tonight, and welcome to the romantic tour.
The crowded Soldier Field Stadium was already loud before Bruno Mars stepped into the spotlight. But within seconds of one explosive dance break, Chicago completely lost control. More than 60,000 fans packed the legendary stadium on a humid summer night expecting a high-energy concert from one of pop music's most polished entertainers. What they got instead was a moment many concertgoers are already calling one of the wildest live performances of Bruno Mars' career. Videos captured from every angle flooded social media within minutes, showing fans screaming, jumping, and struggling to keep their phones steady as the singer unleashed a sudden dance sequence that nobody inside the stadium appeared ready for. The performance happened midway through the show during an extended version of Runaway Baby, a song already known for its explosive energy. The band slowed the tempo unexpectedly. The lights dimmed. For a brief second, the massive stadium went quiet. Then Bruno Mars exploded into an aggressive freestyle combination of footwork, spins, and rapid-fire movements that instantly transformed the atmosphere inside Soldier Field. The reaction was immediate. Fans near the front rows could be seen clutching each other in disbelief. Thousands stood on their seats. Others simply screamed over the music as the entire stadium erupted into chaos. One viral clip posted online accumulated millions of views overnight, with viewers repeatedly replaying the exact moment Bruno dropped into a lightning-fast spin before sliding across the stage while the band crashed back into the chorus. "It felt like the entire building shook," said concert-goer Melissa Grant, who traveled from Milwaukee for the show. "People around me were literally screaming at strangers. Nobody expected that level of energy." For longtime followers of Bruno Mars, the reaction did not come as a complete surprise. The Grammy-winning superstar has built his reputation on precision, stamina, and live showmanship rarely matched in modern pop music. But even veteran concert critics admitted the Chicago performance felt different. Entertainment columnist Darren Cole described the moment as pure controlled chaos. "You could see the exact second the audience realized they were witnessing something special," Cole said after the concert. "Bruno Mars understands timing better than almost anyone performing today. He knows how to create suspense, and then he detonates it." That sense of anticipation became one of the defining themes of the night. Throughout the concert, Bruno Mars carefully balanced polished choreography with spontaneous moments that felt raw and unpredictable. It gave the show a dangerous energy that many major stadium tours often lack. The concert itself was already one of the most anticipated live events of the summer in Chicago. Fans began gathering outside Soldier Field hours before gates opened. Streets surrounding the venue became packed with people wearing retro-inspired outfits, sparkling jackets, and custom Bruno Mars merchandise. Music blasted from parking lots while vendors sold unofficial tour shirts and glowing bracelets. Inside the stadium, anticipation continued building long before the first note played. Massive screens flashed cinematic visuals while DJs warmed up the audience with funk classics, hip-hop hits, and throwback soul tracks. By the time the lights finally dropped, the crowd was ready to explode. Bruno Mars entered the stage with his signature confidence, backed by a live band dressed in coordinated gold and black outfits. The opening minutes hit with relentless momentum. 24K Magic sent waves of screams across the stadium, followed by Finesse and Treasure, both performed with tightly synchronized choreography and live instrumentation. But according to many fans, the energy truly shifted during the middle section of the concert. That was when Bruno Mars appeared to abandon the carefully structured pacing of the show and lean fully into improvisation. He joked with audience members, extended musical breaks, and repeatedly challenged the crowd to get louder. At one point, he stopped singing entirely and simply listened as tens of thousands of fans sang back every lyric. Then came the moment now dominating social media. As the opening bass line of Runaway Baby echoed through the stadium, Bruno Mars paced slowly across the stage with visible intensity. The giant screens zoomed tightly onto his face. The band reduced the music to a low groove. Suddenly, without warning, he launched into a rapid dance sequence so fast that many fans later admitted they could barely process what they were seeing in real time. Phones shot upward instantly. The crowd's scream nearly drowned out the band itself. He turned a concert into a sporting event, said Chicago-based music producer Alan Reed. The audience reacted like they had just witnessed a game-winning touchdown. What made the moment especially powerful was its unpredictability. Modern stadium tours often rely heavily on pre-programmed visuals and tightly rehearsed routines. But this felt spontaneous. Imperfect in the best possible way. Human. Dangerous. Alive. Several professional dancers online later analyzed the footage frame by frame, praising Bruno Mars for maintaining vocal control while executing physically demanding choreography at full speed. That level of cardio while staying musically sharp is incredibly difficult, choreographer Nina Velasquez explained in a reaction video. People underestimate how hard that actually is. The performance also reignited discussion about Bruno Mars' place among the greatest modern entertainers. While streaming numbers and chart success dominate much of today's music industry conversation, many fans argue that live performance ability remains the true test of superstardom. And in Chicago, Bruno Mars reminded audiences why his concerts continue generating such intense reactions worldwide. Music historian Caleb Monroe compared the atmosphere at Soldier Field to legendary arena performances from previous generations. There are artists who make songs, Monroe said. Then there are artists who create moments people remember for decades. That's the category Bruno operates in. Social media reflected that sentiment almost immediately after the show ended. Clips from Soldier Field spread across TikTok, Instagram, X, and YouTube at incredible speed. Hashtags connected to Bruno Mars in Chicago began trending nationally overnight. Fans debated which angle captured the dance move best while reaction videos flooded the internet. Even celebrities appeared impressed. Several musicians posted comments praising the performance, with one prominent R&B singer writing, "That man still got it on another level." Behind the scenes, sources connected to the production described the concert as one of the strongest audience reactions of the tour so far. According to a crew member who worked near the main stage, the energy from the crowd remained intense from beginning to end. "You could feel the floor vibrating," the crew member said. "I've worked a lot of stadium shows, and this one felt different." Part of that connection may come from Bruno Mars' ability to blend old-school showmanship with modern pop spectacle. His concerts often feel less like heavily automated productions and more like giant live parties driven by rhythm and personality. That authenticity became increasingly visible throughout the Chicago performance. Bruno laughed at missed dance cues, interacted casually with band members, and repeatedly encouraged the audience to sing louder. Instead of creating distance between himself and the crowd, he pulled them deeper into the experience. Fans responded emotionally. One attendee was seen crying during "When I Was Your Man." Another viral video captured an entire section of the stadium dancing together during Uptown Funk. Security staff reportedly struggled at times to keep aisles clear because so many people were standing and moving throughout the performance. Despite the chaos, the concert remained remarkably controlled from a production standpoint. Lighting transitions stayed flawless. Audio remained crisp. Camera operators tracked every movement with cinematic precision. It allowed moments like the now famous dance break to feel even more dramatic on the giant stadium screens. Industry insiders say that level of execution requires enormous preparation. Shows like this are built with military precision, veteran tour manager Eric Dawson explained. But the magic happens when an artist knows exactly when to break the formula. That may ultimately explain why the Soldier Field performance resonated so strongly online. Fans today are constantly exposed to polished content. Perfect edits. Carefully filtered moments. But audiences still crave surprise. They crave unpredictability. And for one unforgettable moment in Chicago, Bruno Mars delivered exactly that. As the concert entered its final stretch, the atmosphere inside Soldier Field became almost surreal. Thousands of phone lights illuminated the stadium while Bruno slowed the pace briefly for emotional ballads before ramping the energy back up for the finale. The closing songs felt less like a traditional concert ending and more like a citywide celebration. Fireworks burst above the stage. Confetti cannons exploded. Fans screamed lyrics into the night air while Bruno Mars danced across the platform with the same intensity he showed at the beginning of the show. Even after the final bow, many attendees refused to leave immediately. Groups remained inside the stadium replaying videos, discussing favorite moments, and trying to process what they had just witnessed. Outside Soldier Field, traffic stretched for miles while fans blasted Bruno Mars songs from open car windows. Strangers danced together on sidewalks. Others live-streamed reactions in real time. By the next morning, entertainment outlets across the country were already covering the performance. Headlines focused on the explosive crowd reaction and the now viral dance move that seemed to redefine the entire concert. For Bruno Mars, the moment represented something larger than a trending clip. It reinforced the idea that true live performers still hold enormous power in modern entertainment. In an era dominated by algorithms and short attention spans, moments of genuine human electricity remain impossible to fake. Chicago witnessed that firsthand. And for thousands inside Soldier Field Stadium, the memory of that wild dance move may last far longer than the videos themselves.